this is going to work.
I hope you're talking about something other than this.
I just mean the streaming, like where the stream goes. It's Sean, are you streaming? Really? You're streaming on Restream and Ecamm? I don't see anything. In about 30 seconds. Go live to start the event. I don't see it. Oh, you do see it. Is that on my page, or is it ROC Vox? Okay, I see it on ROC Vox. I don't see it on my page. Well, I'll just share it. Is that on my page? Great. We're not muted, so all of that is going out over. Hi, isn't that great?
Live from beautiful downtown Bushnell Station in the street from the acupuncture place. It's the ROC Vox Anniversary live stream extravaganza with special guests Todd Youngman, Chris Good News Cardwell, Melody Rohrig, Sky Sands, and Dresden Engel, featuring the music of Toby Youngman and Patrick Joen. And now, your hosts, Madge Madigan, Steve Miller, and Scott Fitzgerald.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
There we go. We're live.
Hello.
Give a big hand for our audience, our studio audience. Guys, where are they? There they are. That's gonna cost us like $80 now.
Oh God.
Hey, welcome to the ROC Vox 3-year anniversary live stream extravaganza. I'm Scott Fitzgerald, and we don't even know if this is working, to be honest, which doesn't bode well for this company because that's what we do. But usually I'm behind there doing this and not hosting anything. So that's my story, and I'm going to stick to that. Steve Miller joining me, my business partner in crime, as well here and as well as in the
hello internets
business. Hello internets, and Madge Madigan, host of Madge Unmuted. MadgeMadigan.com, Patreon, and all that good stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
The lovely
Hello.
Madge.
Tis I.
Smuggling a bottle of wine and everything. I love it. I love it. Was I not
Never
supposed
mind.
to say that?
No, there's a joke there. Never.
Oh, where are you smuggling the bottle of wine?
I'm just glad to see you. I'm not smuggling a bottle of wine.
And Sean, my son Sean is pushing the buttons in the back. We have Jenna Overbeck, who is our floor manager, and a great bunch of people here who are coming to share their talents with us. But speaking of talents, the first thing I wanted to talk about is Bottom Feeders, our feature film that what date did we wrap on?
That would be Friday the 13th, March 2020.
That's right. When the world was crashing down around us.
Yeah.
And we were just finishing. We're like, wow, we're pushing 50. Actually, you were already 50 by that point.
Sorry, I'm now 51.
We're pushing 50. Woo-hoo. And let's just throw in a global pandemic to make this process even more difficult.
Great, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome. Sean, also, if you see some comments that you want to add to the stream, you feel free to do that by clicking the little eyeball next to the comment. Okay, so let's talk about bottom feeders. We have Steve. Why don't you tell us what's going on with the film?
Well, we have pretty big news. We signed with a distributor, and yes, I know. And the film will be on streaming platforms soon. We don't know exactly. We don't have a date yet, but it will be soon.
The distributor lives over on J Street. He's a really nice guy.
Not that kind of distributor.
Yo, you want a movie? So,
yeah,
I interrupted you. Go.
Oh,
continue.
and we are in the process of trying to figure out how we're going to get it put into a theater so people can actually see it the way it's supposed to be seen.
Yeah,
in a theater, especially our cast and crew, which we are. We really want to have a nice little showing for them as well, and so we are working on that, and that should be within the next couple weeks. Is that correct, Scott?
Yeah, I mean, it could be as early as, well, not next week, but in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We could have a screening in 2 weeks because of COVID and because of all the blah. It's probably going to be it's probably going to be in many theaters at one time. Auditoriums, yes. One theater, many auditoriums.
As opposed
Screens.
to a natatorium.
Ew. What is
That's a
that?
swimming pool.
I
thought you said
Sure it is.
like nadatorium, like nads. That's disgusting.
Well, it kind of is.
This is a
Swimming
kids
pool.
show, isn't it? Oh, this is a family live stream extravaganza. No, it's not. We can curse, but we won't, unless you want to.
I
I
always
can't
want
guarantee. Really can't.
So
I think my mom's watching.
I've
Though.
been
she
trying
is
to.
actually, because she said it's working.
Of course she did. She comments on everything.
I've been
So
trying to do a watch party. I can't get it to work
Oh well.
on my page in
Well.
case anybody cares. But you don't know because you're not watching on my page.
well, I was trying to see why it, for some reason, it's not streaming on my page like it should be. But maybe I can run out and figure out why that's happening. I know actually how to fix it, but I can't explain that to Sean right now. So we're on the ROC Vox recording and production page. We should be on YouTube as well right now. I'm not entirely sure if we are. Yes, we are. We are on YouTube.
Awesome.
So you can find us on YouTube as well. Steve Miller wrote, when did you write Bottom Feeders?
The initial 20-page script was written about 23 years ago.
20-page script.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really
Welcome
really,
to Bottom Feeders. The end.
it was a series of funny scenes that really didn't make a story. But then it expanded. But around 20 years ago was the first full script.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I showed it to you and you hated it and we rewrote it.
That's not true.
I know you liked it.
I liked it. I thought it was funny. And I was like, we got to make this before we get too old and die. And crotchety. And we go, ugh.
You're already crotchety.
And then when anyone else makes a movie, we're like, you suck. Your movie sucks because we couldn't make a movie. So we made a movie.
We did. I mean, honestly, one of the best things ever.
Yeah. And we have one of the stars. Actually, we have two of the stars of
We
the
have
film
3
tonight.
Dresden was in it.
Oh, Dresden too. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Actually 4 because
4. Who else?
Chris was in it too.
He was. Wow. Was Todd in it? We just don't know. He was in the comedy, the Carlson shirt. Does that count?
I drove by in a car.
Madge was behind the bushes stalking.
Quick FYI, we're not live on Facebook, according to friends.
Not at all? Or not on
Nope, not
your
on
page?
No, not on that event.
Yeah, the event didn't start yet. So, hey,
Oh,
it's on the ROC Vox page, but
I see it.
it's not on my channel.
oh, okay.
On my page. It should be, but it didn't work. I'm going to actually let's run the trailer.
Yeah, we could do that.
And then
just go out of order. That's fine.
Yeah, let's run the trailer and then I'm going to go check out and see why that's not on. See if I can get it on.
Perfect. And we're back to an empty Scott chair.
Go to Steve.
Go to Steve
And Madge.
and Madge.
I got
yes,
it on my-
we're both here. Yes. So the film we wrapped just over a year ago.
Wow. Oh my God! Why?
What is going on, Madge?
I know.
What did you
I
do?
gotta turn that off. We got a delay, and okay, technical difficulties.
That's quite all right.
On my part, sorry, I
That's
had-
all right. That's all right. So we wrapped literally the day before the world ended last year. Yeah.
I mean, everything wrapped, or did you have to bring?
So yeah, we wrapped our shooting March 13th.
Mhm.
I believe
Oh,
actually,
that
so it was
was-
2 days before. The 15th, everything shut down.
Mhm, right.
And then we, because of COVID and the fact that we were exhausted from 2.5 straight weeks of shooting, we took a little break, and then we started the editing process.
Oh, okay.
And Scott is our fantastic editor, and he did a great job. And yeah,
That's the man.
he is the man. And now we have a film, and we're very, very excited about it being
I know.
distributed.
I am so excited. Do you have any other details
We're gonna
about?
try to play the trailer one more time because there was no sound for some reason.
Okay. It looks like we're gonna try to. We'll talk about that after, but we're gonna
Alright.
play the trailer one more time because apparently nobody heard it. Yay!
Yay!
John, get up.
Meet John and Steve.
Am I interrupting something?
Possibly a world record.
I'll call Guinness.
They're offensive.
Okay, maybe she's just a virgin though.
No, there's no way. She's way too hot for that.
They're unprofessional.
Hi, do you have an application?
Yes, I do.
You are so hired.
They strive for mediocrity.
Let's go learn, man.
Ah, yes, Professor Robertson. I was just going to let you know that our grandma died.
They're irresponsible.
The laws are very important. If you think about that with the rules. But also, there's the common sense thing. Like,
They're inappropriate.
What exactly is the church's stance on masturbation?
I will hold your junk till the end of time.
Sitting, I think.
They're bottom feeders.
I'm a what?
Bottom feeder. You know, you're just strolling along the bottom of the ocean, just picking up whatever garbage you want to put in your mouth.
I'm the college guy now. This is my time. I get to take my pick. It is an acquired taste.
I don't know, man. High school girls seem a little immature for my taste.
But everyone can change.
Wait, dude. No, it definitely isn't.
I just wish I hadn't fallen in love with her.
Oh, that
What?
word.
Yeah, dude, that's Nicole.
No, it isn't. It's somebody else.
You look good, John.
6 years of rehabilitation down the drain.
John, you need to forget about Nicole completely, all right?
Well, almost everyone.
I grew up.
Sure you did.
I did.
I know you.
You're evil.
Do you think Boba Fett could take on the Terminator?
Oh my god, in a heartbeat. I mean, Boba Fett's a bounty hunter. Terminator would have no idea what hit him.
Real mature.
Bottom feeders. Coming soon.
Okay. So
That was better.
that was better. I don't know what's going on. There's something that's not working properly. So we're doing it right, but we fixed it. But anyway, so without any further ado, let's bring on our first guest of the evening. She is stunning. She is talented, and she's here, which is really good. Come on, Melody Roehrig. Welcome.
The best ability is availability.
Let's swing the mic up so it's
Is she sanitized?
yeah. I was gonna do
Nothing
that,
personal.
but thanks, Chef. This is actually 6 feet. It looks small. It looks closer on camera. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi, Mel.
How you doing?
Hey, good.
Hi.
So good to see everyone.
It's good to see you.
Floating heads.
It's good to be seen.
So welcome. It's exciting. I'm excited that you're here. We're excited to be talking about Bottom Feeders and your work on the film. And take us back to when you first did the audition back in 2016. It's been a,
Oh my God.
been a hell
That
of
was
a
a
ride.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? 4 years ago.
You were 9 when you
I was
actually
gonna say.
auditioned. You were like, oh yeah, by the time you get this together, we'll be good.
I'll be legal. Because you just have to be 18. Yeah, so that was awesome. I came in and I actually auditioned for Nicole. And
Oh, right.
I had a weird feeling. And I was like, do you want me to read anything else? And you're like, have you seen the sides for Cindy? And I said, no, but I'll cold read it. And I did.
She cold read that shit.
Cold read that shit.
Cold read that
And then I
shit.
got a call back and that was the role that I got. So
Yeah.
I remember Steve and I like going through the audition tapes going.
Yeah.
There was like it was like Cindy.
Yep.
Cindy.
I have,
Yep.
I have a
Steve?
question for
Go
those,
for it.
for those of us who are not intimately familiar with the film.
Oh yeah.
Who are these characters that
Yeah, thank you,
Nicole is
Madge.
referencing?
Good call.
That's good call. See, that's why she's the host of Madge Unmuted. That and her name is Madge. Yeah, so
And
tell us
I'm
about
not unmute. I mean, I am.
and you are not muted.
I am. Yeah. Whatever.
Although the trailer was. But anyway, we
Yes.
digress. Tell us about Cindy.
Cindy Pressman. Cindy Starlight Pressman. I'm sorry.
That's right. That's
Cindy
right.
Starlight
Starlight.
Pressman. She's 17 and she is someone who was raised by her aunt and uncle, and she likes to use her sexuality for her benefit, I think is the best way to put it. She
I mean, who
knows
doesn't?
She does.
she knows
What's
she's
wrong with
confident in
that?
herself.
Steve does that all the time.
That's right. She knows what she wants and she wants to go for those older guys. So
He's not wearing pants.
oh my God.
It's true.
It's true. He's wearing a kilt. Sorry.
Properly.
No, it's fine. Yeah. So
Yeah, but you totally took that and you added a little something to that role too.
Absolutely.
Actually, a lot of something to that role. But it on paper, I guess it seemed a little. It was very straightforward. And Steve, what were we
I want her
talking
to be
about?
nuanced.
Yeah,
Cindy
definitely nuanced.
Cindy definitely has maybe the biggest arc actually in the film. And why are you laughing?
I thought I had the biggest arc in the film.
I was going to go there. Oh,
No, she's
She's like, can you get done with this so I can get out of here?
Never.
sorry.
You know I'm gonna be hanging around anyway.
Yeah,
Cindy.
that's right.
Cindy has to show a lot of character development in probably the fewest lines.
Yeah.
And she does an amazing job, actually.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's true. I didn't even think about that. It's kind of like the arc. It's like, whew.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do love that she has an arc though. I feel like that was challenging and I enjoyed it. I loved that she wasn't one note and she doesn't end up where she started.
Not at all. Yeah.
There was
no.
a major change and growth there, I think.
We have a clip.
Do we have a clip?
We have a
We have a clip.
We have a clip.
Okay.
Do you know which clip?
Roll it, Johnny. I mean, Sean.
Roll it.
Roll the
Beautiful
clip.
bean footage.
Hopefully, it has audio.
Please.
Nope.
Wrong one.
Yeah. Let's do the one that says campfire.
Oh, it's the campfire.
There we go.
Hey, cut it out.
What?
Hey, it's Scott Fitzgerald.
Stop.
Come on, I'm just not ready yet.
Have another beer then.
I'm serious. Besides, I have to sober up by curfew. Aunt Shelley will smell my breath and spank me again. Have you thought any more about homecoming?
Yeah, I thought about it.
And?
I don't know. I need more time, right?
But there's this other guy who keeps asking me and I can't keep stalling.
So go with him then.
I don't want to go with him. He's in my grade.
Did you tell him that?
No. I told him I want to go with you, but that you hadn't decided yet. So he'll just have to wait.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You've just got this kid on hold?
Kind of. What?
No, nothing. Nothing. Come here.
You like to see yourself kissing someone on screen?
Yeah, I'm really glad that you guys picked a scene that was like half just making out and groping. That's it. You're like, let's show as little talent as possible. Let's go for the goods.
There was talent.
In my defense, I didn't have a whole hell of a lot of time to go pulling clips. Okay.
No, I love it. Thank you. I love the lighting in that scene. The lighting was really great.
Yeah. There was a real fire.
It was real.
It was a real fire. That's production value, man.
It was a Duraflame log.
So what do you have? You got something coming up? Like you got a lot of projects, a big one too.
Yeah.
Like directing and stuff.
And stuff.
And
Yeah, you're
stuff.
right. Yes. So coming up this summer, we will be shooting the feature film Turn Up the Night. I am directing it. I am also acting in it. It's in the 80s, and it's the rise and fall of a fictional hairband named Boy Elroy.
Boy Elroy. That is like the best name.
I'm waiting for people to get the reference.
For a hair band.
Yes. So yeah, I'm super excited about that.
Boy Elroy.
Boy Elroy.
Jane.
So what was it? How did you take that leap into directing? Like it seemed from our point of view, just seeing it, on Facebook and stuff, the announcement, it seemed like it was suddenly you're in this movie, you had a small part or, a reasonable sized part, and then you're directing. It was like, whoa, someone give her the reins.
Yeah. Well, I've done directing before, but I haven't directed a feature, obviously. And the writer and producer, Rick Mossy, is a friend of mine. He's incredible. And I had been involved with the project from the beginning, from the writing process, just being there, hearing about it, checking it out as he wrote it. And I just fell in love with it. I was so passionate about it. And as we started working on it and just talking and, giving advice, I think we kind of realized that we had the same vision for it.
Mm-hmm.
And that I saw the vision that he saw. So it kind of became me helping in production, and then a little bit more and a little bit more. And it was like, dang, this girl she's doing it.
She's doing it.
She's doing it. She's
Nobody
running the
does
set. So he was like, you should be the director because you're directing. And I was like, okay, I got this, man.
Yay.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So it's kind of been a work in progress.
I've seen a couple of scenes that you guys shot and stuff, and it looks like it's just going to be amazing. And look, Western New York is going to be the new hotbed for movies. It's just
really is.
And I've been saying this for the last couple of years or 10 years. We what do we want? We want Rochester, Buffalo, Syracuse, mostly Rochester, but we'll take all three. We want that area to be like what Seattle was in the 90s for grunge. It was like suddenly all the cool bands were coming out of Seattle. All the cool young filmmakers are coming out right here.
Yep.
See?
Hell yeah.
Oh, thank you to Jim Montanus for the awesome picture in the background.
I love it.
I think I said his name wrong. Damn. Hey, so thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Hang out,
Thank you.
have some of our amazing snacks.
I will.
And water.
And water. Yes. Yes. I love that for us. Thank you so much for having me. Always great seeing you guys.
Melody Rohrig, thank you for coming in.
I've got it.
Bye, Mel.
You can hang out. All right. So coming up, more awkwardness.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's what we do best.
A very talented young man named Toby Youngman is going to be playing some music here. I'm biased because I met him a few times. I've seen his live streams. I've seen him play. He came and played at the studio during the pandemic. And so he's going to be here in a few minutes. But I just want to take a second here to thank the clients that we've worked with over the last 3 years here at ROC Vox. Madge is one of them. Madge Unmuted is her podcast. And there's a lot of other people who have entrusted us to take their vision and make it an audio podcast or a video podcast or whatever. And it's been so great because I feel like, okay, so I'm getting paid to do this, but I'm also getting to listen to these people do these podcasts and record this wisdom and listen to these stories. And it's almost like I should be paying them, but don't tell them that. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, no.
You didn't hear that.
And Sean, feel free to use the shot of just me when a guest leaves, by the way, so that she doesn't just walk right off on camera. Just throwing that out there. But I put together just a little clip of some of this. Now, I didn't get to all of the shows.
Look the other way.
What are you looking at? You. Oh, hey, shut up, you cut. Never mind. You guys down there, be quiet. I put together this little clip of just a compilation, a montage, if you will, of the various podcasts that we do. So we could roll that, and we'll be back with Toby Youngman.
Welcome to another episode of Madge Unmuted. I am your host, Madge Madigan. That's me. I am so excited today. He's not gonna show his face, but I still want to introduce Fitz.
Hi.
I am the voice from above.
We didn't want to bite it.
Get off Instagram and get some discipline.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to the one Real People, Real Topics, Real Talk. Today's show is titled A Diet of Despair. For those of you.
You wrote something, I don't think this was all that long ago, a few weeks, maybe a couple months, about being asked to do impossible things when you were in your mid-20s. Were you talking about radio? And if so, what were you talking about?
No, I wasn't talking about radio.
Well, what were you talking
about? Delaware. So, Steve, thanks so much for coming in today to ROC Vox Studios and joining our Freedom Biz Now podcast. We're happy to have you.
Well, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Welcome to another edition of the Common Sense Podcast.
A common sense approach to real estate.
I'm your host, Kirk Boomer Shank from The Right Creative, with our real estate expert and star of the show, Oh, Scott's it's on his phone. That's weird.
That's my favorite guy right there.
I can see why.
I love that.
Bring it back to me, Sean. So sorry about some of that slap echo that was going on here. For the reason why the trailer the first time didn't have any audio, there's a lot of gremlins going on. But that's what happens when you plan something for 3 weeks and try to make it just right. So on that note, we'll recover and we'll go over to our little performing stage with Toby Youngman. What are you going to play for us, Toby?
I'm going to play an original song.
Nice.
Yeah, it's called Let's Go Beyond. It's about getting abducted by aliens.
All right. I'm down with that. Let's do it.
All right. When I was a child, I dreamed of angels that played with fire, flew between the constellations. I was small and earthbound, reaching up from this mortal plane to the mothers of creation. Let me join you, let me see. Take this monkey from the trees. Let's go beyond, let's go beyond. We were born from the same brood. I'm less like them and more like you. Let's go beyond, let's go beyond. Let's go beyond. Let's go beyond. Let's go beyond. When I told my family I was warned and scolded, I felt a primal longing. From the stardust, actualize water atoms and carbon. Let me join you, let me see. Take this monkey from the trees. Let's go beyond, let's go beyond. You can take me anytime, help me release my inner light. Let's go beyond, let's go beyond. Let's go beyond. Let's go beyond. Let's go beyond. I wake up in the night, my skin galactified. My time is now, my escape is nigh, and I will not shed a tear for this rock I leave behind. I am free of pain or sin, I have them to my ascent. Beyond these hardened blues, lost in the starry hues. Let's go beyond, 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 let's go beyond tonight, 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 tonight.
Yeah. So if you want to be abducted by aliens, is that kind of the idea? The character, that's what I mean, the character, not you. Hey, you want to come and sit down in the ugly chair and have a chat? You just put your axe down for a second there, and so addressing the elephant in the room, there's some audio issues that we can't quite figure out what's going on. I think for the most part it's there, but
we don't care.
Facebook also didn't want to start the stream when it was time to start, although it started on the ROC Vox page, but not on my personal page. And it is on YouTube, by the way. So there's all of that going on. But hey, we're having a good time, right? We got Toby Youngman now sitting in the ugly chair. Hi, Toby. Thanks for joining me.
Hi, Toby.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. Sorry, this little thing popped off my belt for a second.
That happens to me every
yeah. Sorry for breaking your
cheeseburger.
Story of my life.
Pull that mic down a little bit so we can see it.
There we go.
There we go.
I'm so sorry.
No worries.
So, man, like when did you start playing guitar?
Well, which time are you asking?
Today. Like, what time did you start playing guitar today?
This lifetime. This lifetime.
About 11 a.m. or so. So my story is I started playing guitar when I was about 12 years old at the time, and I was very, very lazy about it. I had this idea in my head that like I would be able to practice for 10 minutes a day and then just be good at it. It was pretty 12-year-old like logic there.
Sure.
But I started playing for real when I was 15 because I was like, okay, this time I'm gonna put like a genuine effort into this. Like I'm actually gonna practice and learn the songs that I want to learn, and I think it's worked out pretty well so far.
I'd say so.
Awesome.
So when you started playing guitar, was your goal to write your own music, or did you just want to jam and play songs that you knew?
So it was kind of the latter there, because one of the things that I had in my head early on when I started playing guitar is I was very wrapped up in ideas about like talent, and I was like, oh, I can't do this because I have no talent. Whereas around the time I started playing when I was 15, I was listening to a lot of punk rock and stuff. And like, say what you will, even if it's not your cup of tea, a lot of that music is very simple. It's very repetitive and usually built around 3 chords. And what I learned from like, listening to bands like the Ramones and Who and stuff is that like, there's not like you don't have to be a brilliant guitarist to make music.
Sure.
You don't have to be a genius to make music that's worth listening to. And so
ain't that the truth?
And so I kind of took it from the perspective, I'm just going to learn some 3-chord songs that I like. I had no idea that I'd be writing songs. I had no idea that I'd get to the level where I am at in the instrument right now. But I did, to put it bluntly. But it's definitely been an experience, and I don't regret a second of it.
That's really cool. That I think your approach is pretty unique, because most people you hear, it goes back to the Guitar Hero song, Jukebox Hero, whatever, where people, I want to play guitar. I want to be the next Eddie Van Halen. I want to, be a rock star and all this kind of stuff. And you're just like, you know what? I suck. So I'm going to do, what I can, this little bit, what I can, and just have fun with it. And next thing you know, you're writing your own tunes, and you're a beast of a guitar player.
Oh, I'd hardly call myself a beast, but
I'll call you a beast.
All right,
he's a beast.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure I'm the best air guitarist of all of us.
Oh no!
I
disagree, sir.
I am, because I don't know how to play at all, so I have to be really good.
See, that's the thing, is I know how to play guitar, so I can play better air guitar than regular guitar. But I'm like, see, he's going like that. But I also play the world's smallest air guitar. So
I am the world's best air bassoonist.
Wow, that's impressive.
I think there might be an award for that somewhere. It's a rare niche.
What?
But yeah, I feel like a lot of guitarists go in with the perspective, I'm going to be the next Eddie Van Halen, and this isn't always the case. But like, if you take it from that perspective and set these giant aspirations for yourself, that can be an admirable thing. But for a lot of people, they're going to get burnt out on that.
Yeah,
and
when they come to the realization that they're not an Eddie Van Halen,
Yeah, of
they go,
course.
screw this, I'm going to go play bassoon.
Yeah, and
Got a problem with that?
It's great to have aspirations, but I think it's also good to set to have reasonable expectations for yourself. And I think once you cross that hurdle and learn these 3-chord songs and say, hey, this isn't that bad, I can do that, you can move on and do more difficult stuff. You can learn more. You can take this base of knowledge and kind of go from there. Like, one of my biggest pieces of advice for anybody learning the guitar is start small, manage your expectations. And if you do that, it really becomes a lot less intimidating.
That's those are wise words.
You're way too young to be that smart.
I didn't mean to say wow, I didn't expect this fuzzy looking guy to talk all this kind of smart stuff.
Yeah.
But so your father, who's going to be up in a few minutes here, he's a performer too. Did you get any of that from him? Like, when he started doing his stand-up comedy, were you like, I want to go on stage too? Or was it was it sort of a tandem journey where you both did at the same time?
I think it's a tandem journey with a lot of overlap there. Like, I've spoken with him before about
you spoke to your dad?
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's shocking. I've spoken with him before about what he does and what I do. And there's a lot of similarities between it, but it really, he didn't push me into it or something. It's just, as I started,
you're going to play guitar. You're going to lock you in that room and you're going to play guitar until your fingers bleed, young man.
No. I just locked myself in my room and played guitar till my fingers bled.
Oh, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
The song says.
But I think he's inspired me a lot along the way as I've come to be a solo performer, because I see him go up there and do stand up. It's just him and a microphone. Why don't I do that just with a guitar in the equation? I'm definitely not funny enough to do stand-up comedy, so I might as well find my own niche.
Once again, I know exactly what you're talking about. Well, thank you so much for coming and playing a song for us. What do you? I know you have some dates coming up soon, right?
Yes, I'm playing at Abilene on March 6th. I'm opening up for Jackson Cavalier.
That's May 6th.
May 6th. Not March.
I got you, because we missed it.
Yeah. And
or you're just really prepared.
I'm very prepared. It's like galaxy brain.
There you go.
And I'm also in writing songs and early creative process for an album soon. It's called We Are on the Right Track.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah. And you had an album that came out not too long ago, like 6 months or 7 months ago.
Yeah. I released an EP a few months ago. It's called Wasteland Waltz. You can find it on pretty much anything: Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, etc.
So people just search up Toby Youngman and they'll find you?
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Great.
That's great.
Get on there and get on the Google machine and look up Toby there and get yourself some music. I don't know why I had to go into
thanks, Toby.
Redneck. Yeah,
thank you very much.
Thank
Okay, thanks, Toby.
Yeah.
Wait, can I ask a question real quick? How young of a man is Toby Young Man?
Toby Young Man.
How old do you think I am?
16.
I'm 22.
There you go.
So that's great.
That's still amazing. I mean,
when you're
that's-
50, you'll look like you're,
48.
Right. All right. We got to move on. We got to move on. Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Thank
you,
much,
Toby.
Wonderful.
So one of the things that we do here at ROC Vox Recording is something called ADR, additional dialogue recording, and
automated dialogue replacement. Good
automatic
try.
dialogue replacement.
The Google's
And
told me that.
the Google's not always right, but it is in this case. Steve, why don't you tell our listening and viewing audience what exactly that does and how it goes,
So
film.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you get poor audio on set, or you're in a place where you can't actually record audio properly. You have to go into a studio and record the dialogue separately. And we do that here at ROC Vox. And we actually had to do that for a couple of scenes in Bottom Feeders. Also is used like if you have a voiceover for the film or something like that, that is also done in the same way. But yes, we did that for Bottom Feeders, and we've done that for other people as well.
Yes.
Right, Scott?
We have. And one of those other people is here. Gentleman by the name of Christopher Good News Cardwell is here. He's the writer and director of a film called Rent-A-Ride. And that's the film that we've been working on for, a good year now. A lot of ADR in that film, but Chris is one heck of an inspiring guy. He's a photographer. He dabbles in the market, in the foreign exchange market and Bitcoin and all that good stuff. And he's just one fantastic individual. And he's here right now. Please welcome Chris Good News Cardwell.
Yay.
Oh, and he looks smart.
He's going to look dapper. I know this. Look at this guy.
Oh.
Swing that mic over.
Oh, wow.
What's up, brother?
He doesn't have his headset in, so he's not gonna be able to hear you guys.
Oh no!
Nobody told me.
Can someone bring a headset for
I think that's
Chris?
what he placed on the chair next to me, but I had no idea.
Just bring the mic closer. So
Okay,
yeah,
great.
there we go. So hopefully somebody's
Hey, Steve,
bringing
I
a
can see
headset.
Steve.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing? How you doing, man?
Here it is.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So he said, you said, Scott, should I dress up? And I said, yeah, do it up. And you sure did. That's
Yeah.
one hell of a shirt.
Yeah, man. I wanted to follow your rules.
And and the last time I saw you, your hair was like.
Oh yeah, I had it that day. I took my hair out and I had to get it braided. So that's crazy.
He
I had the fro going on.
pick, and he was like picking the fro. It was like out to here.
I had the fro.
He pulled his
going on.
laptop out, and we were like working on stuff. So like it's been a year. So initially we met on Facebook because
I needed ADR for my movie.
You needed ADR
Yeah.
for your movie, and we needed a set photographer. And I looked, and I was like,
Oh man, it was a
guy's
perfect
amazing.
match. It was a perfect match.
Yeah, so you came and on set for Bottom Feeders and shot all the behind the scenes footage and
Also, congrats on
photos.
all the success with Bottoms Feeder. It's an amazing movie.
Thank you.
Very,
Thank you.
very
Thank you.
funny,
Thank
guys.
you.
You guys did a great job on it.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
it,
much.
man.
Learned a lot on set, man. Thanks for having me.
So did we.
It was all a learning. It was all a learning process.
Right. So you were and there's a scene, the homecoming scene that Chris is shooting photos, and you can see
Actually
him.
played a photographer. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, great. I can't wait to see that.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, you need to be in this scene. You're like, oh, really? Okay, fine.
I'm in there.
So fast forward a little bit, you have your own photography studio. You
Correct,
do a
yep.
lot of fashion photography and portraits and stuff, and the stuff is amazing that
Thank
you do.
you. Thank you.
You should check out the Good News Photography Lounge on
It's fantastic.
Facebook and
Appreciate
just-
it.
yeah, the stuff that you
Yeah, that's
do.
my
So that's why I
passion.
was like, got to get this guy to shoot behind the scenes photos. It is your passion, and it's so very obvious. But you've got a new passion.
Yeah.
A couple of them actually. You're
Yeah.
just chock full of passion.
Hey man, I like to dibble and dabble, man.
You are.
Try new things.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit. So what?
I'm a dibbler.
So what else are you dibbling in?
So of course the directing and filmmaking, I'm doing that as well. I also have a clothing line that is called Good News Apparel. Shout out to my business partner out in California. What's good? It's picking up some steam, so I'm pretty happy about that. And then I also trade in the foreign exchange market. I'm a part of a group called I Am Mastery Academy, and I started what's called the Good Trades Lounge here in Rochester, which is basically a learning facility for people to come learn and earn money and hopefully change their life for the better.
Yeah, you should see pictures of this Good Trades Lounge. He's got all these tables and monitors on the walls, and they've got a snack machine. All kinds of stuff.
I just filled it up today, actually.
It's pretty cool. It looks like it's a really, warm and inviting place that people can go and learn and make money too, which I think is incredible.
Definitely, man. I'm a heavy believer in teamwork makes the dream work, right?
That's right.
So
I learned that from Chris.
Right. So in our lounge, everybody's helping each other out, making sure that they're learning what they need to learn. Some people know a little bit more than others. So the people that don't know as much, we have other people there to help them and make sure they get up to speed. And I'm just excited about how the community has been coming together and actually using the facility and what it's intended for. Because when I created it, I didn't know if people were going to actually show up or come. And,
and it was like,
and they've been coming, so they will come. Yeah, I think I remember I showed Steve when it was in the very beginning stages.
You did.
So, yeah, man.
I don't even think it was painted yet.
Yeah, no,
or it just had been painted. Yeah.
It was before I even bought anything. I think it was in there. So yeah, man, I'm happy to see where it's at now.
Yeah, from the first day there was just a couple of people, and then suddenly you look and there's a picture and there's
a lot
of people.
A lot. We've got a lot of people coming in and out. It's starting to explode here in Rochester. So I'm excited about helping people. It's all about helping people become financially free.
So what is Forex? It's a foreign exchange.
So
market.
Forex is just short for the foreign exchange market. All it is a marketplace full of currencies, very similar to the stock market, except for trading stocks. You're just trading currencies around the world, like the Great British Pound versus the Japanese yen or Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency is also a part of Forex as well. With cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and Ethereum, and those are very big coins right now that are making a lot of people a lot of money. So and it's in my opinion, it's the wave of the future. So I'm happy to be on that wave.
Yeah, man.
And you are no joke, the most inspiring person I think I've ever met.
Seriously.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Steve. Man, you guys inspired me. So, man.
No, I mean, every day I wake up, I check Facebook and there's something inspiring that you're putting on there. It's fantastic.
I'm all about positivity. Have you guys ever heard of The Secret by any chance?
Of course.
Oh, yeah. That's how I live my life, man. My dad introduced me to The Secret in 2009. And I ended up coming to Rochester in 2009. And that was one of the things I had to rely on heavy to kind of help me build my success. Because when I came to Rochester, just to give you guys a little background, even why I'm here, when I graduated from college, I went home because I didn't have a job yet. I graduated from Hampton University. I got a bachelor's in psychology from Hampton. I went back and I was working for my father's company. He had the company for almost 10 years before I became a part of it, but it's what was called Stem Cell Authority Limited, which dealt with the storage and banking of cord blood stem cells. We were the only Black family in that industry. And my dad did a lot of amazing things with that company, but unfortunately, after he took the company public, some of the people tried to do like a hostile takeover kind of thing with the company, and we ended up losing the company, and I ended up losing everything from making $75,000 a year to zero. So I actually got my car repossessed in front of all my friends. It was a really bad time. So I called my mom up, like, Mom, I need to get away from, I was just in Ohio because I'm originally from Ohio. Called my mom, like, I need to get away for a little while. I just started photography as I was a beginner during this time. And I moved to Rochester. My mom bought me a train ticket here. I brought 4 outfits to my camera with me. And that's kind of my story. When I came here after a week, I noticed I probably wasn't going to go back to Ohio because things weren't getting any better. I tried to find a job, and then I just said, you know what? I want to see what I can do with this photography thing. And I just started reading as many books as I could, watching as many YouTube tutorials as I could, trial and error, because the more you shoot, the more you learn. And luckily, by using The Secret and treating people right, I've been able to build what I have today.
That's an amazing story.
That's awesome.
That's the first time I've heard that. Too. That's fantastic.
I'm like, it's an exclusive. You guys get to hear it.
You heard it here. So, no, that's just amazing. Well, we do have a clip from Rent a Ride.
Great. Let's show
and
it.
it actually,
this is my baby right here.
so this clip originally, why don't you set it up for us? You know which one it is.
Okay, so this clip is so there's 2 main characters in the movie. And just to give you a little background on even how I came up with the idea for the movie, my dad actually owned a rent-a-car company on Cleveland Hopkins Airport when I was a kid. And he was just telling me some funny stories about the rent-a-car company and stuff like that. So I'm like, I've never seen a movie about a rent-a-car company. So I decided to create a comedy based around that. And so basically the clip that you're going to see is, and then give a little bit more on the movie, is the two brothers in the movie, which is named Little Fucking Dookie. And the reason their name is Little Fucking Dookie is because they're the Little Fuck, that's the acronym of his name. His initials are FUK. And Dookie, his name is Dookion. But you'll see in the movie why they actually call him Dookie. But they started a business through racial adversity, basically. So this clip is going to show kind of when they went to a rental-car company. He tried to rent a car and was denied from renting a car. But it's in a very funny way. We put a good spin on it. Shout out to Todd Youngman, a very great comedian in the movie. Shout out to Gary Funk Fields. He's one of the main characters. He plays Dookie in the movie. A lot of talent, so many talented people from Rochester, man. I just appreciate them being a part of it. So my boy Kevin Mays, Rocky, Yolanda, so many people.
And it's funny. Let's see the clip.
All right, great.
And there you go. Let me know if you have any trouble. Thank you.
Jim C. Reynolds. Yo, Todd is so funny.
Dick Cox? That's right, Dick Cox.
Says your mom a mocha.
Oh, jeez. Comedy with an extra side of racism.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's very extreme, man, but it's very funny, man. But the whole premise around the movie is the brother, when he leaves there, they end up getting what's called a lead check. I don't know if you guys ever heard what a lead check is.
I learned when we were
if you have an advanced level of lead in your system as a kid growing up, you can get a good amount of money. So in the beginning of the movie, the younger brother, he ends up having like a little date with a doctor, and gets her to write her prescription for lead so he can get his lead check. And Dookie, he's supposed to be the smart brother, so he goes to the brother like, "Yo, we need to figure out what we're gonna do with this money." And Dookie's like, "Okay, I'm gonna figure it out." And after that interaction, he didn't, he was like, I think we need to start our own rental-car company in the community, and then it goes from there.
a lot of incredible scenes.
Funny.
And that scene,
it's very funny.
That scene was all ADR, by the way.
Yeah, so we got to shout out, man. Big shout out to Scott and Steve, man, for ROC Vox for helping me in this process. This was a very difficult process that I didn't understand, because I've been learning, because this is my first film as I go, and you've been teaching me so much, Scott. So having you, as one of the producers of the film now with the ADR, you've done an amazing job and really helped my idea come to life. So big thanks to you, Scott, man. You're the man, bro.
My pleasure. It's been mutual.
Right.
All right. Well, so thanks for coming by and then
Thanks
taking
for
the
having
time
me,
to
man.
share
This is
your
great,
story. And
I love this setup. I see the floating heads. And all
it's a little extra special
Very
touch,
professional.
floating heads. Coming up next, we're going to talk to one of the actors from Rent a Ride, Todd Youngman. You saw him in that clip just then. He's also the co-host of the Curiously George podcast. And just a few weeks or maybe a month ago, they had comedian Mike Henry on, who does the voice for Cleveland and for a couple of other Family Guy characters. So let's play a little clip from the Curiously George podcast, and then we'll bring Todd on. That was so funny, and it was like it was talking to him was like just it was a meeting a hero, you know, because I've always wanted to do voices and stuff like that for cartoons and whatnot. And he was just absolutely amazing. I ended up having to help him with his audio setup, and he's like, "I got a table read for Family Guy in like 2 hours. Do you think we'll get this done?" I'm like, "Yeah." And there you go. So, all right, without any further ado, Todd Youngman.
Yay! Is there applause playing or anything?
Yay!
There is supposed to be there was a
that's not Todd.
That was
a
dainty.
music bed was supposed to play, but it didn't play.
That's
we go. Okay.
This guy's got a goatee and long hair. That's not Todd.
Right? He's not the Todd that we once knew.
There we go.
Yes. Let us see your beautiful face.
Oh, thank you, Madge.
You're welcome.
That's nice to hear today.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Todd.
Hey, Steve Miller. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Whenever I hear your name, I think of the Steve Miller Band. Everybody does.
Yeah.
What's your top three Steve Miller
I
Band
actually
songs?
don't like any of them.
Oh,
He's never heard that before.
Wow, that sucks. It might. I feel like I'm. There we go. How's
There you
that?
go.
Is that
That's
better?
better, yes.
All right. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Todd.
Thanks for having me on the big show.
Yes, the big shoe.
It's running smooth.
Like butter.
Yeah, like butter.
Speaking of big shoes,
yeah.
So you guys are open again.
We're
Comedy at the
open. We
Carlson.
opened this
That
past
is-
weekend. Our first opening weekend was last weekend. We did great. I think we sold out 3 of the 4 shows.
Fantastic.
It was great.
That's great.
Yeah, it worked out. And then
Yay.
this coming up weekend with Anthony Rodia, totally sold out. We added 2 shows. So, we couldn't ask for anything more. This
That's
is great.
fantastic.
The big bag of money, maybe.
Well, I don't know. And we're limited to 100 seats.
Oh, okay. I was just
So it's normally 325 seats. They cut us back to 100, which is fine. We're not complaining. We're open and making people laugh. And that's the important thing. So.
Yep.
I don't know why my wife wants to call me when she knows that I'm on.
Hi, Scott. Can you pick up
Can
some
anyone,
butter?
Can
and
anyone
milk?
confirm whether or not the stream is down, and that's why she's calling me? That there's an emergency. That the
It's
stream is
running.
down?
I see it.
Okay.
I see it.
It was a butt dial.
Yeah, it's a butt dial.
So, so we were just talking about Curiously George podcast.
Yes, you were.
and
Yeah.
You guys have just done such an incredible job at getting these great guests.
Yeah, it's some of the people I know throughout comedy that I've reached out to, and then I'm just randomly reaching out to people and asking them to be on the show. I'll hit people up on Instagram and say, "Hey, you want to come on this podcast?" Some say no, some say yes, and here we are. Look, Mike Henry came.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was huge. It was great, and it was so much fun.
Who said no? Just curious.
I can't even remember. I've asked so many. Like that's how pathetic I've been.
There's so many.
Yeah,
but
no, there really is.
I got a list for mine.
I love how they're just. It looks like they're like they're just coming out of the tablecloth, like they live in there, like 2 little troll people.
Hey,
and we're both wearing black too.
I know.
which
That's why it
blend right in.
Like it's some sort of weird. Oh, geez, that's enough.
Well, no, I wanted to prove that I was more.
It's
than
a family
Okay,
show.
never mind. Sorry.
Madge.
Cleve.
Yeah.
We call her Cleve.
Yeah.
See what I have to deal with?
So it was like getting back on stage.
That was amazing. Like you wonder, you're gonna remember. Are you gonna? Is it gonna feel the same? You remembered, and it felt even better than when it the last a year ago being on stage. Like I did shows on people's decks during the summer, which sounds really weird, but I
like a Tupperware show.
No, like one woman reached out to me
it.
like in mid quarantine. She's like, I want to do a show on my deck. Would you come do it? And I said, yeah, sure. Why not? Right. And it was for like 12 or 13 people. I did the show and then I posted on Facebook that I did it. And then I just kept getting offers to do grad parties and anniversary parties and, birthday parties. And I did like what?
A bris?
No bris. No, that would have been good.
Bar mitzvah?
No bar mitzvahs. But yeah, I did all these and it was fantastic. And I just got one. Somebody called me yesterday, asked me if I would do a Nazareth grad party out in Canandaigua Lake. So I'm doing it here. I always say have deck, will travel. And I said deck. That was deck. Madge.
Oh, why always me?
I heard the cackle.
What's the difference when you do like a deck party or one of these things?
I was just telling somebody today, it's like, because you go up, it's more, you're having like it turns into a town hall meeting. It's not as much a comedy show. It's like you start a topic and then people say, oh yeah, I've had that happen to me. And then everybody starts talking. And the thing that's great about it is once they start doing that, they don't realize, but they're adding to the bit and giving me more material. So it's perfect. So I love doing it, and they have a little bit of booze in them, so it's even more fun.
Yeah. That's got to be a very interesting experience to be, especially when you don't know all those people. Like when you're at the club and you're on stage,
I don't know them either.
You don't know them either,
No.
but they're a little bit more distant. There's the lights. It's kind of like they're behind a black wall,
right? Anonymity.
Yes.
You're hiding. These people are right there.
They're like right there.
But they don't care. Look, you look what alcohol makes people very brave.
Yes.
And stupid.
And stupid,
Yeah.
right.
Very stupid.
Let's go to a clip. Oh no, there's no clip.
We don't have, do we have
any drunk clips? Anybody? No? Okay.
No, we don't
I
have.
can pretend.
All right.
We don't
Let's
have
take a call. Let's go to the tally board.
Caller, are you there?
My wife keeps saying that there's no audio. Can anyone confirm
this is
if
my
there's-
spot. There we go. I hear it just fine.
Yeah, I have to say that was such a great little scene that you did for
Yeah,
Chris's
I know.
movie.
Like Chris, he put that together and he's like, who's the biggest racist in Rochester that I could get to do this? And he found me. Here I am. And I did it for him. That was a lot of fun to do.
There's audio. I can hear it.
There's audio.
That's fine. She's high.
Steve, did you see my clip?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. It was hilarious.
I mean, we were showing your clip to everybody. Everybody can draw your clip from memory.
Who hasn't seen this clip?
It was great. There
That
you
was
go.
great.
Yeah. Madge.
So what's coming up for Todd Youngman?
Oh, show wise?
Yeah.
I have a.
Or personally, whichever.
Well, no, not
you got a
personally.
procedure maybe that.
No procedures. Yeah, I'm performing at the proctologist's office in June. No, I
Use a whole fist there, Doc.
I have a wedding coming up. I think I'm doing a wedding, performing a wedding, and also I have that deck show coming up on May 16th.
How do you? I can't really quite think of performing at a wedding. I can't parse that.
It's
like,
it's
how
going
does
to be
that?
different.
When is it? Like after they cut the cake and then they're like, and Todd. you know, hey.
I don't know. Maybe I have no idea. This will be a first. I've never done a wedding.
You should do it before dinner because then you could say try the veal or something like that.
I want
Tip your waiter.
Of course he will.
No, it's
he's a professional comedian.
Yeah,
he's not a schlep like me with a fake background. And
I love the city back here. Here's the Xerox Tower.
And look, Sean, go to the close up of Todd.
Yeah,
it's even closer.
Oh, and there's what's that tower? I don't even know.
That's the Hyatt. I think
That's the Hyatt.
That's the Hyatt. Okay,
it's blurred, so you can't read Hyatt. Otherwise,
and
we
that's
have to pay
Bausch and
him.
Lomb, and none of those businesses are in these buildings anymore.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What a city.
It's a fake city. It's a facade.
It really is. You could just have like a blue screen. You don't even need
Shut
the
it
building.
down. We're going home.
Yeah.
Turn those buttons off.
Yeah.
Professional movie set.
Todd may be a better a Photoshop guy than he is a comedian, though. Too.
Great
dare you.
Photoshop. Yeah,
I do enjoy Photoshop, but I don't. That wasn't nice.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
I do like the ads and stuff that you put together.
They're the best.
Oh,
Actually.
thank you. Yeah, I enjoy doing that too for the old podcast.
You know, I should have put some of those on here, like the pictures of you.
The Photoshops.
Yeah, with like
I
the
love
Brady's
those.
and stuff like that.
Hey, congratulations on 3 years.
Oh, thanks.
That's an odd number, really. I mean, it is an odd number, but just usually people wait till 5.
1.
Yeah,
3,
you know,
5.
I figured we might not make it till 5, so I might as well celebrate 3.
Oh, that's the spirit. That's
Isn't
the
that-
attitude.
isn't that right?
Wait, yeah, you might
Yay,
make it.
us.
I wanted to. I just had this weird feeling. I'm like, I want to do something that's really, really hard to do, and is going to be difficult, and it's going to make me really stressed for like a week.
Yeah. Okay, but you're doing a great job.
But it's fun.
Well, you're having fun. That's the key. Are you having fun?
I'm having fun.
That's the key.
We're
Right,
having
Steve
fun.
Miller?
We're having fun.
But speaking
Right.
of fun, we've got more fun
Whoa.
in store. But where you got dates coming up? You got.
I just told you
shows?
my dates. I
Did
don't
you?
have any yet.
Don't tell your wife.
No.
Right. Yes. He's got a wedding and a deck party. Okay. What
Deck,
about what's
Madge,
going on at the
deck.
club?
This weekend
This
we're sold
weekend's
out.
sold out.
And then the following weekend we have Jessica Curson, hilarious comic. Everybody should come out and see her. She's amazing, amazing. All right.
That's awesome.
Did I sell it well enough?
You sold it.
All right.
I'm going.
I'm sold.
Thank you so much, Todd Youngman. You
Thanks
can
for having me.
find him online.
Should I walk away
Thank
now?
you, Todd.
Thanks, Todd.
When do I walk away?
I'll shoo you off. Coming up.
Let's take a caller.
Speaking of talent.
Caller, are you there?
There's a guy who he actually gave us one of his original songs to use in the movie. His name is Patrick Joanne, and he's going to play some music for us. And speaking of music, let's just play a little bit of, well, actually the entire song. This was a song that was written for Bottom Feeders by East Rochester's own Alyssa Trahan. She wrote this. I said, I need a song for Bottom Feeders. And she wrote this, and we did a little music video, and you want to hear it? Here, go. No,
Wrong one.
that's the campfire.
Oh,
We get to watch Melody make out again.
more soft porn.
There we go.
Oh.
What? Okay.
We'll open it up when we start the interview.
I'm listening to it.
Sorry, Dresden is not going to
Huh?
sing. She's just going to go in and talk to someone. Oh.
What are you listening to?
Don't worry, Scott. I'll start the show. I'll start the show for you. All right, we're coming back here.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back. We're running around. Yeah, we're on the interwebs. I don't know what's working and what's not. Thankfully, we're recording this because then we just put it back up. But people
Can
are
you
saying,
hear us?
People are
out
saying
there?
there's no audio. Then they're saying there is audio. I don't know.
Watch for the replay.
Yeah. I don't know. Patrick Joe.
Can you hear us now?
So he brought me gifts. He came bearing gifts. I've got to
say congratulations on 3 years.
thank you.
That's amazing.
And
I wrote you a little card. So maybe you should
What is?
it says, "Can I be frank? I really hope your birthday's a wiener."
I don't think Patrick's mic is working. We can't hear Patrick really at all. Nope.
I can hear him.
Well, you're in the same room as he is.
No, but I've got headphones on that are blocking any other sound out. Sean, just bring up the audio on the iPad.
No.
You should be patched into.
How about I sit on the chair? Scott, I can sit on the chair.
No, just tell me a little bit about yourself.
So, my name is Patrick. I like long walks on the beach. I like sex on the beach. That's a drink. I like cake on the beach. Is that a thing? Cake. That's a song, right? There's a song. Cake. I like books. I like books that books are about other books. Like
I can hear him now.
Like ones like that summarize, you know what I'm talking about? Like the what are those things called? They're yellow, and they summarize the books.
Oh, that's better.
Cheat on
Cliff
tests.
Notes.
Cliff Notes, that's it.
Spark Notes, Cliff
Yeah.
Notes.
Yes, audio is much better now.
They're called something. Though. What are they called? They're called like Quick Notes or
Cliff Notes, Spark Notes.
Yeah, there's a couple different companies that do them, right?
All right. So you got my microphone now. Do you want me to just play music?
It's a glorified book
We'll
report.
wait until Scott's in place.
Am I allowed to curse? Because there's curses in this stuff.
You are, yes.
As you can tell, I'm completely prepared for. Where's the camera? Is that the camera?
Yes.
I'm completely prepared for this, Scott. I did buy you a card, so I thought about it beforehand, and I got you a little Patrick Joanne Band mask too.
Yeah,
So-
I love
so,
the mask.
I mean,
the
we're in
mask is a nice touch.
We're in the midst of a pandemic, so
That's
I figured
actually
it would be nice.
remind me.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, and congratulations.
And thank you. Well, thank you for giving us that song to use. It works perfectly in the movie, and I can't wait for everyone to see it.
Yeah, I'm excited to like see where you guys fit it
Where
in.
we
And I saw
sandwiched it in.
I was watching some little clips because I haven't seen a lot of the clips of the movie. So I got an opportunity just now. There's a lot of making out that I liked. I liked making out. And I liked I saw Jeremy London pouring something into a cup. What was
it was a beer.
Yeah.
A beer.
A beer into a coffee mug.
There's the beer, there's the making out. I mean, already
You're sold.
You're on
I'm
board?
game.
Yeah.
I'm game.
All right, great.
Perfect.
And some music. So
What's the song you're going to play for us?
so this is new. This is actually going to be on our upcoming album, my band's upcoming album. It's called 405. I was going to play one, and then I thought about it. It's kind of it's a serious subject matter, so I decided not to do. I'm not even going to mention what the subject matter is of the new song that I was going to play. So instead, I'm going to do this song called 405, and it's kind of about that time of the night. 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah,
That's
when all the weird stuff happens.
Yeah.
I
And
gotcha.
musicians, comedians, the type of people that the degenerates you like to have on your show here. Well,
That I like to consort with.
Yeah, that time of night. So it's called 405, and that's it. So you
All
want me
right.
to just get into it?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
All right, let's
go
see.
for it.
All right, ready?
It's 405 when I'm faded. Feel like falling in love, no, but I'm jaded. Well, I've been dealt my dues, and I paid them. Spend half my just trying to make it. No, still I try and I try and I try. Oh the lights go out, but it's late. Announce for announce, Lord knows, but it's great, yeah. A place to let my mind rest and to stay. The blind lead the blind. Oh, but it's raining. It just keeps raining. Still I try and I try and I try. Oh, still I try and I try and I try. There's a thin line between heaven and hell. The spaces between the stars are black, but we wish you well. A moment in time where the world stands still. I hope you remember me. And this soul I've killed, and this soul I've killed, and this soul I've still I try and I try and I try. Oh no. And it's 4:05, but when I'm fading, feel like falling in love, Lord knows, but I'm jaded. Well, I've been dealt my dues, and I paid them. Spent half my life just trying to make it, just trying to make it. No, still I try and I try and I try. Oh, still I try and I try and I try. Still I try and I try and I try. Still I try and I try and I try. Lord knows I try.
Sweet.
I lost my ears halfway through that.
You lost your ears halfway. I lost my mind about 45 minutes ago.
So.
So,
Take off my guitar. Do you want me to come over there?
yeah, come on over here. All right, so Sean, why don't you do me a favor and kill the restream feed? So the half of the stream that's going to the ROC Vox page and to YouTube is going through another service.